Hi, today's how-to has to do with taking care of our low back. There was a tutorial just recently done where I did a pin and spin using the Coregeous ball. I definitely recommend that you do that step before moving into a deeper version that we're going to do using some tune-up balls. I'm going to show you two ways to do this. There are many ways to take care of our low back using therapeutic balls. These are two that I'm going to suggest that you try. Now, you're going to be using, I'm going to go against the wall, and I'm also going to use the floor. There are two different ways. You don't have to do one and the other. You can do one or the other depending. Things against the wall, you have a little bit more control over the amount of pressure that's going to be put against your low back. On the floor, there's the weight of your body, the weight of gravity. It's a little bit more intense. For some, that is a good thing. For others, it's a horrible thing, okay? Now, I'm going to invite you to use some of the therapy balls that I really love. I've got a few examples here. Here's one of my favorites, my little emoji ball. You get that at the dollar store. It's air-filled, it's squishy, it's grippy. This might be the ball for you because it will create the least amount of push, of pokiness. Anybody that's a little bit, their body's sensitized, everything seems to hurt all the time, or you do something and you're in pain all the time, this is what you want to use. Then we've got different sizes. You've got the alpha ball, the plus size ball, and the original size ball, and these are from Yoga Tune-Up, a company that I adore. I have some of their stock if you need some. Now, what we're going to do with these, you're going to pick one and you're going to try it. Now, I'm going to use the emoji ball just because it feels kind of nice, and then I'll show you with the other ones. But the same principle is we're going to go after a muscle called the QL. Now, the Q at quadratus lumborum is basically if you take your hand and you know, when you go, oh, my back hurts. Well, basically this mound, the mass of muscle that is below your ribs, above your pelvis, so in this area, on the side of your spine, on each side, and that's your quadratus lumborum. You're going to be touching upon a whole bunch of other muscles at the same time, but I'm kind of focusing on that posterior muscle. So, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take a ball. I'm going to take a plus size ball too, just to have it handy. That's what I do. I take a couple of balls and I go, you're going to go against the wall, and you're going to place the ball basically not on your spine, to the side, above the pelvis, below the ribs, and you're just going to lean. And you're going to hang out here for a bit and let the compression happen. Now there's a bunch of different techniques that you can use. You can have pin and mobilize. So I would mobilize something. So I'm doing the upper body, or I can mobilize my leg and see how it feels. That's an option. You can roll, you can cross fiber, where you roll, I'm rolling this way, and then coming back. And you can go up and down, you can strip with the grain of the muscle, or the fibers, the line of pull, okay? So you can do that. Now, I'm going to set up another different ball. This time I'm going to, instead of going straight on and back, I'm going to go slightly on an angle. And I'm going to lean to the side. And I'm going to lean. So my legs are set up in a way that I'm comfortable. Most of my weight is in the leg that's furthest away from the wall. And I'm pushing into the wall. Now I'm pushing in on an angle, so what's happening is I am shoving that muscle band that's up and down the spine, I'm actually shoving it towards the spine on about a 45-degree angle. So I'm not completely to my side because I wouldn't go anywhere anyways. We did completely on our back and played around in there. And then here, I am just trying to plow that muscle towards my spine. So that should create some amazing sensations. Now, how long do you do it? You don't want to go to a point where you feel like you're bruised, okay? And I'm finding that a couple of minutes, a minute, 2 minutes, just releasing there can make a world of difference. The next video will be all about how to do it on the ground. See you at that one.